Hello everybody, my name is Harvey and I am a farmer. I keep filming videos indoors actually, but I promise I actually go outside sometimes and do farming things and work with animals. That's what I do, I promise. I actually wanted to film a video out on the farm today, but I haven't had a chance. You might hear in my voice, I've actually picked up a bit of a cold or something. So my throat's not very good, but the show goes on. Normal jobs have been done on the farm this morning. It's my birthday today as well, actually, so I'm running short on time. Very excited to be seeing some family today. Very lucky to be able to do that. Anyway, title of the video, I wanted to be the new era of farming, or the new inevitable era of farming. Reason for that is we are at a crossroads now in the food production industry, and in my mind we could turn one way and it's pretty disastrous, or we can turn the other way and it looks very hopeful, and that's the side that I'm on, try to be on, the side I advocate for, and the side I think will really, be so beneficial for humanity. But there's no debate that we are at this crossroads. You see it now with the climate is the best example. You see natural disasters all over the world now at alarming size and rates and damage and destruction. We can't ignore it anymore. This stuff is real, very real. And agriculture is the industry with the most agency for change, the most ability to change, the most capacity for beneficial impact. So we're at a crossroads right now. Which way do we go? Do we go down the fake route? That's what I've seen. Lab-grown meats, precision fermentation of food. That's a way that was suggested of making food. You see several ideas being thrown out here: vertical farming, hydroponics, all these terms. All these ideas people have had to solve the problem that we're at. So everybody recognises we're at this crossroads. But the question is which way do we go? Do we go left or right? The other side, if we turn right, let's say, it looks very hopeful in my eyes. We've already seen the potential upside of regenerative, sustainable farming. In particular, my industry, which is regenerative grazing, and the impact that well-managed livestock can have on the land, is just astounding, absolutely astounding. You can't ignore it anymore. The results have been proven. It's not up for debate anymore. It's just how much can we spread these practices across the globe and bring it to fruition. That's what I see. So at this crossroads, I wrote down a few things that what it looks like in my mind, whether we turn left or right. It's almost like the Matrix, red pill or blue pill. I might start coining that, we'll see. Excuse me. Fake versus real. So what do we want? Fake foods versus real foods. We can make fake foods. They've already done that. They've tried to make fake meat, fake proteins, and they have the ability to sustain humans temporarily. I don't think it's sustainable for human health or ecological health. But again, that's our choice. We have the agency now. Fake versus real. What do we want? We can decide now. The consumer can decide when they shop, and then when they make choices about buying food, and producers like myself can decide where do we want to go. And it works. It's a symbiotic relationship between the two of those. Man-made versus natural. Do we want food that's from nature, or do we want man-made food that we've designed, we've engineered? That'll be the first time in history that's ever happened. Our ancestors hunted animals for food. They maybe picked ripe fruit. They found food in nature. Food is a natural thing, right? For any species, whether it's a carnivore species that hunts and eats other animals, that's still a natural food. Or my cows graze grass, that's natural. So do we want to decide man-made or natural? Do we want to make our own food and do something that no species has ever done successfully or sustainably? Life versus death. Do we want to support life by growing more plants and using more animals and having more diversity of animal species, plant species, bacteria species in our world, in our soils, in our ecosystems? Or do we want death? That's going to be death of soil, the most important asset we have in the world. That's going to be death of animal species. That's going to be, if you want to look pessimistically, death of human species. If you want to, looking long term, detrimental effect of an unnatural diet on human health is very dangerous. Do we want to thrive or do we want to survive? We can survive on fake foods, poor quality foods. That's, we've developed medicines now that are just, that we can keep people alive. We can survive, yeah. Surviving is very possible with the technology we have available today. But do we want to thrive? I strongly believe that option isn't far away from us. I think we can do it. I think we can thrive. I think we have all those tools at our fingertips. So I don't think it's about, will the human species survive on this earth? Will we survive this climate change? I think we can do a lot more than that. I think we can thrive, honestly. So is the new era going to look holistic, or is it going to look ignorant? Is it going to look ignorant to the lessons that we should have learned over the last decades and centuries and eras? Are we going to be ignorant to those, and ignorant to the effect that we are having on the world? Or are we going to be holistic? I think that's the opposite of that. I think to think holistically will be the future of the new era. It will involve a whole. That's holism, holistic. We will consider everything in the whole. That will be animals, plants, health, societies, everything, just everything. That's the very point of being holistic. And I see no future that doesn't include an awareness of holism, and a holistic mindset. I don't think there's really a future without being aware of that. That's all I wrote down for those things. So I'll reiterate: we have a choice. I'm a very optimistic person, but I honestly do believe we have a choice, and we have the power to change. Bring out the cliches, but yeah. So I'll leave that with you. Thank you, and see you on the next one.